tell you what it's like, what it's like. Let me tell you what it's like, what it's like. Let me tell you about the pain, about the strain in this game. While I'm at it, let me tell you about my life, about my life.
This is me during my early years. And this is me now. That's my life. The end. I'm just kidding. Here's what happened in between. I was born on January 23rd, 1992 at St. Elizabeth Hospital in Brighton, Massachusetts. Both of my parents were Vietnam War refugees who came to America to give my sister and I a better life. My sister is now 21 years old and a future medical researcher. During my early elementary school years, I went to Maryland School in Brighton, Massachusetts. It was a very small school and was kindergarten through 8th grade. Can you believe that each grade only had one classroom? There was only one bathroom, and there was no cafeteria, library, or gym? Well, believe it. I started going to James Russell Lowell School in Watertown in 2nd grade. Let me tell you, that was a way better school than the Mary Lyon, except for the fact that school started at 9:30 at the Mary Lyon School. After every school year, I went to Toronto for the whole summer. I spent the days with my grandparents from my mom's side. They did a lot for me since I was their favorite. Don't tell my sister that, she'll probably get mad. I started taking Kempo karate in 2nd grade. My instructor was Sensei Pat Matthews at Matthews School of Kempo in Tangsoo-do in Medford, Massachusetts. But anyways, karate became a big part of my life. I trained for hours each day, 5 days a week, every week. My instructor was an infantryman in the US Army and was one tough guy. He always pushed me to my limits, and I thank him for that. His family became part of my family, and mine became part of his. He trained me and had faith in me. I eventually started competing in the World Martial Arts Federation tournaments, where I basically dominated every time. Anyways, me and my lovely mom took an adventure to Hong Kong, China, and Vietnam. Hong Kong was amazing. The place was more lit up than Times Square during the holidays. Yeah, take that, New York. After Hong Kong, we flew down to Haiphong, Vietnam. That was where my mom and dad were born and raised. Haiphong was a military stronghold for the North Vietnam Army during the war. You wouldn't believe the crazy stories my mom and dad have told me about the war. Their city was bombed multiple times by B-52 bombers, and they can still detail it for me till this day. A couple months after this trip, I started high school. The first 3 years were pretty normal for me. I was popular, I had fun, and did what high school teens did. High school is also when I started taking music seriously. I saved up money and set up my own little studio in my room. I recorded hip-hop music and got a lot of positive feedback from my friends and the internet community. My MySpace page was blowing up with thousands of views and plays a day, and I started thinking about possibly pursuing music as a career. But then the summer before senior year came. On July 22nd, 2009, I enlisted in the United States Navy. I signed my contract that day and made the obligation to serve as an advanced electronics technician on active duty for 6 years. I shipped out for boot camp in Great Lakes, Illinois on August 19th, 2010, a couple months after I graduated from high school. As a little kid, I've always looked up to our servicemen and women. I especially looked up to my karate teacher who was in the Army. So when the time came to finally decide what I was going to do with my life, I chose a route that I felt was best for me. So soon, I could finally realize my dream of serving my country and having the honor to wear the uniform and representing the Stars and Stripes. That was my life from first breath to now.